15 heart-piercing quotes from Nietzsche, the philosophical poison that will shatter your perceptions. Are you ready to be offended on a philosophical level? Today we're going to talk about the philosopher Nietzsche. He was not the gentle life coach you might imagine. His words were like a hammer, striking straight into the deepest part of the human heart, overturning your common sense, and even making you feel a strong sense of discomfort. But if you dare to confront these seemingly heretical ideas, they might completely change the way you look at life, endure suffering, and pursue meaning. Here are 15 of Nietzsche's most hardcore life philosophies. Each one might stab at your pain points, but they may also contain the power to transform you from the inside out. 1. God is dead. Don't misunderstand, it's not saying that an actual God has died, but that the old beliefs, old authorities, and old moral standards that once governed us are losing their power. Have you ever felt lost? As if there was no ground beneath your feet? Exactly, the old ready-made answers are gone. Now the meaning and value of life must be sought and created by you. Do you dare shoulder that responsibility? 2. There are no facts, only interpretations. Is the world you see really objective reality? No, it's filtered through your own experiences, positions, and needs. Every fact you hold is tinged with your subjectivity. So don't easily trust any so-called single truth. Always ask yourself, is this my independent thinking, or am I unconsciously accepting someone else's interpretation? 3. Madness is rare in the individual, but with groups, parties, nations, and eras, it is the rule. You think you're rational? Maybe not. Once you're in the midst of a fanatical crowd, it's easy to lose independent judgment, becoming blind and irrational. History is full of examples of mass hysteria. So the next time you see collective hype and unity, stay alert. Is that really truth or just collective madness? 4. A single thought, even just a possibility, can shatter and reshape us. Never underestimate the power of an idea. Sometimes it's a book, a conversation, or a sudden insight that completely changes the course of your life, cutting ties with your past. Only when you dare to question what seems normal can you welcome true transformation and freedom. 5. When fighting monsters, beware not to become one yourself. When you dedicate yourself to fighting evil or injustice, stay vigilant. Are you unknowingly becoming like what you hate? For example, resisting violence with more violence, or opposing fanaticism with fanaticism. Be careful that, after slaying the dragon, you don't become the dragon yourself. 6. The one who climbs the highest mountains laughs at every tragedy, real or imagined. Broaden your perspective. Stand high enough, look far enough, and you'll realize that the things that once tormented you, that felt like the sky was collapsing, may not matter at all. From a higher dimension, many troubles naturally dissolve. 7. People often don't want to hear the truth because they fear their illusions and comfort zones being broken. Let's admit it, sometimes we rather live in warm lies than cold truths. But while truth may hurt for a while, self-deception costs far more in the long run. If you want to grow, you must face the uncomfortable truths head-on and shatter the illusions that hold you back. Without pain, there is no awakening. 8. Man is something that must be overcome. You are not a finished product. Your potential is far beyond this. Don't settle. Don't stop growing. Evolution shouldn't just happen to species. It must happen within your spirit and will. Ask yourself, which old version of me must die so that a stronger version can emerge? 9. The higher we soar, the smaller and stranger we appear to those who cannot or will not fly. As you work to rise, to become better, some people won't understand you. Some will envy you, and some will try to drag you back down because your light stings their mediocrity. Don't mind them. Keep flying. True height is often lonely, but you don't need to abandon your sky just to fit in. 10. The world itself is beautiful, but it suffers from a disease called humanity. See clearly the complexity and destructiveness of human nature. Then choose, will you be one of the few who heal, repair, and bring light, or one of the many who worsen the sickness? 11. No true artist can fully tolerate reality. If you feel a creative impulse, whether in writing, painting, music, or any form, it means deep down you refuse to passively accept this mediocre, imperfect reality. You want to change it, reshape it, transcend it. The struggles, contradictions, chaos, even madness within you, those are your most precious sources of creativity. Don't suppress them. Embrace and use them. 12. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Meaning and purpose are the ultimate fuel that let you endure any hardship. When you know why you live, why you strive, the suffering along the way is less unbearable. But without a strong enough why, even trivial difficulties can crush you. Go find the why that belongs to you, one that transcends comfort and materialism. 13. What does not kill me makes me stronger. You've heard this one. Pain, setbacks, failure, they're not there to destroy you, but to test and upgrade you. Every time you rise from hardship, you become tougher and more resilient. Stop running away from discomfort. Face it, use it, and make it your stepping stone. Your wounds are the places where light enters you. 14. To live is to suffer, and survival is to find meaning in suffering. Suffering is the default setting of life. No one escapes it. But that doesn't mean life is hopeless. What matters is how you respond and transform suffering. Let it crush you, make you bitter and negative, or extract wisdom, strength, and meaning from it, turning it into nourishment for your soul, maybe even your superpower. The choice is always yours. 15. Only those who act truly learn. Don't be a giant in thought, but a dwarf in action. Reading, listening, thinking, planning, they're not enough. Real growth only happens through lived experience. You can't learn to swim by watching videos, you must jump into the water. If you want to change your life, stop hesitating. Act now. Try, fail, adjust. Action is the only bridge that takes you to the other shore. These are Nietzsche's 15 pieces of philosophical poison. Did any of them hit your head like a hammer or pierce your heart like a needle? I know facing these hardcore truths may feel uncomfortable, even resistant, because they directly challenge the self that craves comfort, recognition, and certainty. But as Nietzsche emphasized, only by daring to face these truths and break old shackles can we transcend our limits and live more clearly, more authentically, and more powerfully.